Leo, welcome to yours and theirs reading for the week of July 28th through August 3rd, or whenever you happen upon this. It'll be the right time. Welcome to Empowered World Tarot. We're a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Leo's reading for they and their person, whatever they need to know for the highest good. All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to reverse or exchange the energies out as necessary. You may identify with a different row, that is fine. But we're going to call the first column yours, and the second one your person. Ooh, you are showing up with the Four of Coins, but it flew out in reverse. Yes, it did. Followed by the Page of Coins and the Justice card. And as always, we'll lay out the baseline. We'll pull some clarifiers, clarify everything, get some advice at the end, and pull an oracle card. Your person is showing up. 10 of Cups. Followed by the Lovers. And the Six of Cups. All kinds of love on their side. In the shared energies, we have perspective, same as the Hanged Man, gaining perspective. Followed by the Four of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. Looks like gaining a lot of perspective and then finally taking action. We'll see what's going on. What brings us the overall energy to of your reading, Judgment, making a major decision here that'll change everything. And what brings us to this specific reading today, the Two of Cups, a definite soul connection, two people that love each other. That doesn't mean we stay together forever. Let me preface it with that. But definitely, without a doubt, soul connection, soul contracts between two people that do at least share love at some point. Yeah, let's talk about this baseline just a little bit, and then we will go ahead and get into the clarifiers. So you're showing up the Four of Coins in reverse. So in the upright, that's holding on tight, refusing to let go. It's quite stubborn energy. But here you're showing me letting go. That what you once held on tight to, you feel free to let go. Your person is showing up with the Ten of Cups. That is blessings on the homestead. Lots and lots of happiness and joy there. Whoever lives on this homestead, whatever that means. They show much happiness and joy. And then the shared energies, gaining perspective about this. You might be letting go of it while they are happy as can be. I don't know. We'll find out with the clarifiers. Your next card is the Page of Coins. It's showing us what you are starting to invest in. Learning to put your energy into, your resources, your time. Your person is showing up with the Lovers, speaking about a divine connection on their heart that will always be there. Very important connection. And in the shared energies, the Four of Swords, on a timeout, taking a step back to gain clarity, much like the perspective card above it. We are trying to gain clarity. We're looking at things at all angles. We're taking time maybe apart, taking a step back. Some feelings are hurt, so there's some healing that needs to be done, but most of all, it's about gaining clarity, getting our thoughts clear. Next, you show up with the Justice card, taking the correct action. It could be speaking about a marriage, doesn't have to be. But it looks like with the Judgment card in the overall, it's you, Leo, that is making a major decision here that is going to change everything. your person's card is the Six of Cups, talking about a soul connection uh, in the past. Or maybe they're still talking about you, but showing that you guys have all this history together. And then finally, the Knight of Swords. A decision will be made, action will be taken, and it'll be done quickly. But with you, with justice, it's about bringing in the balance in some way. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and get the clarifiers going. And we're going to take a look at judgment. This major decision, being called by your highest self in order to make this very important decision. Being called to rise to your soul to make it. Not making it from ego, but making it from your divine self. Show us judgment, please, in the overall energy of this reading. Okay, take the ones closest first. We have the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. The Three of Cups is about communing, bringing people together, celebrating, partying, having a good time. You're making a decision about this. A decision that feels really good. That feels like you can reach your goals. Decision to act from this King of Wands energy. He's very passionate. Male or female on the card doesn't matter. This person is confident, passionate, and they don't second guess their actions. Let's look at the bottom. What brings us to this little lineup, the High Priestess? Well, that would be your intuitive self, your intuition showing up there. In addition to the King of Wands making this decision. Getting together with others, communing with others, celebrating. Celebrating reaching a goal. Six of Wands, we've reached our goal. We're making a decision to reach our goals together. And it's going to be fun. And it's going to feel good. And it's going to be inspired action. Inspired from your spiritual self as well as your passionate, energetic type self. It's both. All right, before we say anything else, because this Three of Cups could also represent, I need to see a lot more evidence though, but it could be like an affair, a third party kind of thing. But no, I'm not convinced of that. I just don't know what it is. So I'm just kind of telling you that I'm not sure exactly what that is. But I'll tell you what, by the end here, we'll know what that is. Hopefully. Let's look at the Four of Coins in reverse. How you're showing up over here. You're like, I was holding on, but I'm ready to let go. Letting go. Not holding on tight anymore. Show us the Four of Coins, please. In reverse. Four of Coins in reverse. There it is, the Star. It's tied up to a divine wish of yours. Ooh, there it is, the Two of Cups. Right there. The whole thing that brought us to this reading is this Two of Cups, this soul connection. Eight of Pentacles. Working at this repeatedly. At what? at letting go. You're trying to let go of a soul connection. Is that what that is? You're working to let go of it, working very hard, and it takes a lot of work, repetitive work. It's not like one and done. Your big dream or wish is to let go of this soul connection that you feel. Wow. Okay, now we need to look back over here because this Three of Cups could be that soul connection. And instead of your judgment being getting together with them, maybe the goal is to let go of them. And that would be reaching your goal and being confident about your decision making, masterful decision making, judgment from your highest self, the high priestess, your soul level self. Let's look at the bottom. What brings us to that part of the lineup up there? Ten of Swords. Yes, an ending. You're trying to end what might be an affair. That's what it looks like. You're trying to end it. All right, I'm still not 100% convinced, but everything on the table is saying, yeah, that's likely at this point. Let's continue though. Let's reserve judgment here. Ten of Cups, your person showing up. They're happy, happy on the homestead, happy family. Everything's good until what? The clarifiers? Let's see what happens. Show us the Ten of Cups, please. On pause, assessing the situation. Much work and effort has already been put in here. And then we have the King of Swords, the logical, masterful decision maker here. I feel like that might be you, this King of Wands and King of Swords, making a decision. And so now this is on pause. We're assessing it. And they're stressed out as could be with the Nine of Swords. Everything was great. They're happy. They're happy with this relationship together, but on pause, masterful decision maker, stressed out. At the bottom, yeah, Ten of Wands. They are, this is the biggest burden. This is so hard. They are really, really stressed here. The whole Ten of Cups is just stressed out. The whole family situation, the homestead, the happiness is not feeling happiness. It's feeling stress because of a decision that is, I believe, from you, is what it looks like. Lots of effort has been put in here. Stability has dropped down from what it used to be, it looks like. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Oh my goodness. To have an affair or not to have an affair? That is the question. What is going on here? Let's look at perspective in the shared energies. Gaining perspective, looking at things from all angles. Both of you are doing it. Both of you are looking. Show us perspective, please. Oh, there it is. Three of Wands. Waiting in anticipation. Four of Cups. Disappointed in the way things have gone. Five of Cups. Oh my gosh. From the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, it just gets worse. It just gets worse. There is anticipation that it's going to get worse. That's what this is telling me. Three of Wands, anticipating that all the crap that hasn't worked out is about to get a whole lot worse. There's going to be a lot of regrets and emotional pain and losses and a lot of grieving. That's what we're anticipating here. Is it with the soul connection affair possibility situation, or is it with the person that you're with? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. At the bottom we have the Fool. So that's a new beginning. That's a new start. That's a new adventure. That's putting oneself out there, taking a risk, doing something new, starting over, that kind of thing. But so this is what brings us here. It looks like It looks like an ending forcing a new beginning. You know, when something ends, something else begins, and something else cannot begin until something ends first. Well, that's not always the case, but let's take a look at your page of coins, showing us what you're learning to invest in over here. Leo, the page of coins. Queen of Cups, somebody you see as your perfect match. Male or female on the card, doesn't matter. If I didn't say that already, it's just the energy of the card. Ace of Pentacles. Justice, which you have coming up next. So that's nice. We'll be able to clarify justice a little further. And at the bottom, the Four of Pentacles. So justice can represent marriage, but it doesn't have to be. It does represent bringing the balance into a situation, wanting to take correct action to make things right. You are investing in your Queen of Cups. That would be your perfect match of the heart, someone that you love. And the Ace of Pentacles is a new offer for stability, holding on to it. So if you're letting go of one thing back here, letting go of one soul connection, but investing in someone you love over here, holding on to it. So again, that may line up. You may be letting go. Maybe the judgment is actually not bringing this together, but letting go, making a successful goal of a decision about communing with others and possibly as a third party. Yeah, letting go of it. You would really like to be able to let go. You're working on it. They're all stressed out. Your person that you live with, your family, and possibly this Queen of Cups is your person. And over here, it looks like you're letting go of one thing, but trying to invest back into this person that you're already with and stop the third party stuff is what it looks like. That's what it feels like so far. All right, so let's look at your person's card next, the Lovers. This connection that will forever be on their heart, the Lovers. I think it's you, of course. Show us the Lovers, please, in Leo's person's column. Something flipped, I think. Yeah, there it is. All right, the Nine of Cups. The Wheel of the Year, also known as the Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Swords. At the bottom, yeah. All right, so somebody's being really sneaky here. That's what brings us to this little lineup for your person. Somebody was acting out of their own selfish behavior, things that made them happy, you know, because it made them feel good. They did it. It changed everything. Fate has turned, the wheel has turned, and now the Two of Swords is here saying now there's indecision. Now we can't really see what comes next. We don't even want to see it. We're feeling so stressed out about it all that we're up in our heads confused, and we're just trying to protect our heart here. The Seven of Swords is the deceitful person that caused this action here. Spirit just said that's the truth. Somebody's been going back and forth, behaving like a Knight of Wands, not a king, but a knight who is immature. They're a lot of fun, very passionate, life of the party, but you can't rely on them because they do that back and forth crap. Back and forth, back and forth. That's the truth. You can call him a thief. Okay, so uh yeah, I'm sorry to see that your person is experiencing this. Um Again, it may not be the roles may be reversed, so take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Let's look at the Four of Swords and the shared energies. Gaining clarity of mind, getting our thoughts straight, taking a break, catching our breath, removing ourselves from the situation so that we can think more clearly instead of seeing each other's mug in our faces, stressing us out more about what somebody's doing here, you or them. Let's look at the Four of Swords, please. Getting our thoughts clear. Show us clear thoughts. Show us clear thoughts. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Nobody has clearer thoughts than her. She knows exactly what she wants. Eight of Wands. To move the energy quickly. Communication. Eight of Cups. To walk away. To turn our backs on that which no longer is fulfilling. Being called someplace else. The Queen of Swords says this is what's required. We need to move the energy to walk away. Yeah, well, at the bottom. Ugh, look, it's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands needs to walk away. The immature person who's probably having an affair needs to walk away, which looks like this over here now and this combined. It's like turning into the king, making masterful decisions, and reaching a goal to make a decision to stop. Because over here, it's walking away from this energy of the knight. That is the chariot. The vehicle to victory is to walk away from this, and it takes a lot of strength to do so. To do what? To move on, to calm our waters. The Lovers, the Ten of Cups. You see? Spirit puts all the cards in order. That's why I shuffle until they throw one and tell me it's ready. Oh my goodness. So both of you have come to a conclusion that it's time for somebody to walk away. Who? The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Swords says it. She lays down the law. She says, this is what's required. This is what's necessary. I know what I want. And now these are the rules. These are the boundaries. These are the limits. This is what has to be done. Move the energy and walk away. Excellent. I'm glad we have clarity of mind now. It's taken a minute. Let's look at the Justice card showing up in your column, Leo. Justice. Show us what we need to know about justice. Making things right, bringing in the balance, making the correct decisions. It could be marriage. I don't know. What about justice? What about it? Heartbreak. Possible betrayal. Lots of emotional pain there. Anguish. The King of Cups. The Nine of Wands. And at the bottom, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, again, I don't know who's who. I don't know who's having the affair and who's um and who's doing what. I don't. but you both are being affected by it. You're feeling very stuck energy over here. You don't know what to do. You can't see it. You feel trapped, heartbroken. King of Cups rejecting justice. So walls are up, not trusting, feeling hurt, feeling wounded. Let's look at your person's Six of Cups. I wish I knew definitively who was who or who was doing what here. Because this might not be you letting go of an affair. It might be you letting go of your person who might be having the affair, doing selfish acts, changing everything, blocking hearts, having indecision. See, it could easily be them. Either way, these energies are here. You guys are both dealing with them. They could be your King of Cups, rejecting this whole thing, causing the heartbreak to this marriage. Because we've got the Queen of Cups in your column and the King of Cups in your column. So you see what I mean? I'm having trouble separating who's who and who did what, which might just be spirit speaking to multiple Leos out there, so that the energies could be reversed and it would make sense for multiple people or cross watchers, that kind of thing, showing up to this reading. Again, it's a little confusing the way things are showing up, but the energies are here. I just don't know who's who. That's all. Let's look at your person showing up. The Six of Cups, soul connection from the past. Ten of Swords. It's over. It's ended. Okay. The Tower. Boom. That whole thing just blew up. The High Priest. This is the same as the Hierophant. This means this is what we're in alignment with. Now it looks like your person is saying this soul connection from the past, it's over, it's done, it's ended, it's blown up, I blew it up, it's completely destabilized, it's diminished, it's gone, it's what I'm in alignment with. I'm in alignment with this being over. So now it kind of feels like your person is the one that is ending it with their possible third party. I don't know. I do not know. Y'all need to put it in the comments and straighten it out. Let me know how this resonates for you. The Hermit is what brings us here. So shining the light in the dark, what's in our path, what's in our way, what needs to be removed off of our path so that we can deeply heal in whatever our situation is. That's the Hermit. That's why we're here. Yeah, it looks like they're getting rid of this soul connection from the past. They are fully in alignment with it. It's destroyed. It's over. It's done. So maybe it's your person that was making this decision to do this, to end it. I don't know. I do not know. Your wish is for your soul connection to work on letting go. So if we read it like that, that's what it is. And they would be the King of Swords, not you. So I read the King as being you at first, but I am second guessing all that as we get towards the end. And now we're at the final card, so let's go ahead and take a look at this Knight of Swords. This is decisive action. It's in the shared energies. You're both affected by this decisive action. Show us the Knight of Swords, please. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Two of Wands. And at the bottom, it's called Karma in this deck, but it's the same as the Judgment card, the overall energy of the entire reading. And I laugh because Again, I still, even at this point, can't figure out who's who. So Spirit must be talking to multiple scenarios where the energies can really be exchanged here, uh, adding to my confusion, but that's okay. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, Judgment. This is definitely hard here. It's we have two people in agreement on the same page. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Then we have the Seven of Swords. There's that thief. There's the deceitful person who was messing around doing something, right? Up to no good, being sneaky. Two of Wands, picking a path forward. It's indecision, but here we have decisive action, meaning, and karma at the bottom, meaning we've made a decision. We have made a decision, but what the heck is it? I think the decision is what we've just seen just before, that this person ended it. That's what they're in alignment with. And you're over here heartbroken and guarded about making things right. But if you're heartbroken and guarded about making things right, but determined to persevere, you're going to get through it. That's definitely in your column. I don't know if your person's ending it with you or ending it with the affair. I don't know. You have to let me know because it's not clear here to me. Some relationship is definitely ending. I don't know if it's yours or the affair, and I don't know if you had the affair or if they're having the affair. Again, you see it's like all over the place. Let's get some advice for Leo, whoever's going through these. I wonder if this is going to be ambiguous as well. The final advice, final message to close off this reading, before we pull an oracle card, but to close off this part of the reading, what do you want to say to Leo, please? As clear as possible, Spirit. I think Spirit's laughing just like that. Yep, just like that. Four of Cups. Five of Coins. The Sun. Yep, just as ambiguous. Thanks so much. And the King of Swords. So somebody out there, you guys are going to understand it because you know your situation and who's doing what. But what is here is disappointed in the past and the way things have worked out. Five of Coins, abandoning what? The Sun. The happiest card in the tarot. Bliss, joy, all the best things. Abandoning it. The King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Six of Wands. There's the clarifier on the Judgment card, and then the Wheel of Destiny changing everything. Anyway, again, it's as ambiguous as I thought it was going to be, and so it's going to make sense differently to different people out there who's doing what. I really like to figure that part out so I can speak very clearly to you about, this is what's going on, but this is what's going on. Just who is who? Who is who here? We just might make that the title and let you guys tell me who is who. because there's a lot of upset. There's abandonment of the happiness, and the King of Swords decides it. So somebody's ending an affair or they're ending the marriage. I don't know. You pick. Let's get an oracle card message for Leo. Whatever Leos are going through these energies, please. This is from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. These readings can be a little bit on the frustrating side for the reader. Show us Wisdom of the Hidden Realms message, please. Something flipped. Here's your message. The Swan Queen. It is card number 13. Transformation, intuition, and patience. And this is the message that Spirit has for you. The Swan Queen glides your way and asks that you look at your reflection in the events of your life. She gives you the ability to see the beauty that has transformed your life from ignorance to wisdom. The Swan Queen lets you know that it's time to go within and seek the answers in your own intuition. Don't look outside of yourself for answers, not now. The true power lies reflected in the still waters within you. Now is the moment to meditate and ask for a vision. The power of psychic perception is inherent in you, and the Swan Queen will help you dive deep into your query to find the answers you seek. This is also a reminder to allow time to transform ideas into reality. Nothing happens overnight. Oh my goodness. Good luck, guys. I wish you guys all the best. If it resonates with you, throw a like, subscribe, leave your comments, add your energy to the channel. We will always do layouts in depth like this. It's not always this confusing. It is detective work. You're not sitting in front of me. It's not a one-on-one reading where we have a specific question or information that's coming in. It's, trying to figure it out as we go. And Spirit's definitely always telling an incredible story that doesn't wrap up until the end. But this one is still confusing to me. I hope it helps you guys. I hope it helps to see things from a bird's eye perspective. And I wish you guys all the best. And with that, I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Leo.